Here's a review of this asus Z77 board. Here's my clock speeds. I had a 9.5, but I don't want to clock it that high anymore. Instead of bench, I got a 9.31 there on this clock speed here. Not going to save that. That's what I got done. So yeah, the BCLK frequency is up pretty high, I'd have to say. This is only a 3.9 with turbo boost, and yeah, this is show you, it does actually go up to that spec here. I had one core running at 81 degrees here after a few minutes. Works. It's my voltage. Will ramp up to around 79 degrees pretty fast, and won't really get past 81 unless it's really hot in the room. I don't know. And then the 770. Slippage. Here, I just use this Precision X. Not clicking good. Can't get it. Steady service here. Let's use table. Didn't have it on there. Update. Maybe and this looks to be maybe, say, hold on, let's see what's number 6 got in store for me. Number 6. You actually kind of got to look here at like power usage here. Power usage and stuff like that. What it's using, memory, percentage, your temperature, your GPU percentage and all that stuff staying up high, and then like your clock speeds to keep them up high. It gets too hot or something, it's got to ramp down those clock speeds. You want it to have a good, like, using power consumption there, which it's not going over 100% to do, well, maybe every once in a while 101 to get that 1201 megahertz there. Now it will get pretty hot though. Look at it, 82 degrees. Come on now, like, that's pretty hot, but it can handle it, you know. Maybe not like hours and hours of use every day, like 83, like that is pretty hot just to get at that speed. But now my computer is pretty dirty. Now I actually don't even overclock this video card. I do it for maybe like a half an hour at odd time playing a video game in 3D just to see, like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool, but like, you know, it doesn't really need it. It's still gonna like keep that 24 hertz at 3D, or that 60 hertz refresh rate there with the VSync on every game without it overclocked. But you know, like, you can overclock your CPU and your video card and stuff like that. Like, yeah, run the thing at 82 degrees on your 3770K. Run this thing at 84 degrees on this video card. See, like right there, when it can't do it, it just ramps itself back down. It's not going to get too hot because you got it set at 84 degrees and only 102 power consumption, more like 102%. That's only 2% more power it can really use to get that extra core speed of, I'll show you what it is. The actual normal core speed of this one, I think, is 100 and or 1188, which is not doing it right now because I made it get hotter than its recommended speed maybe here. So let's stop this for a second and see what it does. See, this video card's not taking it under that condition I see. So I set it back to default. Now it cooled down considerably that fast. See what it does there. See 1188. Let's see if it'll sustain that speed. Now I've got 2 extra coolers on that thing too here. With this benchmark, it's so heavy on it. It's not even keeping its full overclock stock speeds that it says it does. But it's still over the clock speeds of this GPU as stated for without no turbo boost. It's still in the turbo boost, just not quite as high as they say it will be. Now this thing is now at least 2 years old, mind you, and it is probably really dirty, so I shouldn't really be trying to overclock it at all. So I'll just leave it at stock speed, seeing as though it only does just barely over the stock speeds of what the card can do with the ACX cooler and this other one here. Yeah, I guess you can't see it. You can't see that cotton. Can't see it. Way too dark. But you get the point. CPU still clocks fine. The video card is getting too hot to clock. Hi.